Grand Rising, beautiful, melanated, original, whatever you respectfully call yourself, people. We're here at the 21 Queens Summit that attorney Nicole Compton, put in for us. And we're here with Yolanda Spivey. Hi, Miss
Hi,
Spivey.
I'm Tina.
So tell us, we want to know all about you. So I want you to introduce yourself. Tell us, Yolanda, what business are you in? And what is
Yes,
your
so
story?
yes, my name is Yolanda Spivey. I am an insurance broker. I'm licensed in 47 states. We do all types of insurances. I like to call myself a boutique agency because, like a boutique, you can go and get some shoes, a nice shirt, a nice pair of jeans, something dressy, something classy, something dressed down, whatever. That's what we do at my agency. We do it all. So, sis, if you want to insure your pinky toe, you
Uh-huh.
can insure your pinky toe with us. Okay? Yes, we do it all, everything.
47 states. You reaching the rest? You coming to get the rest of them states?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't blame you, sis. That is beautiful. Let me ask
Yeah.
you,
Mhm.
what made you decide this field?
I don't think I decided the field decided me. I was a young woman, just floating around on the earth,
Hmm.
going to school here and there, and I happened to come across a job description that wanted a customer service rep for a startup insurance broker. So I went in there, and this man, he was a white man, he started his own brokerage after leaving corporate for like, he was in corporate for 30 years and he left, started his own brokerage. And he trained me from the bottom up about this business without knowing that I was going to like once fill his shoes, you know.
Uh-huh. How long ago was that?
This was over 20 years ago. So
Wow.
I've been in this business for 20 years
And you
now.
don't look it.
Thank you, boo. Thank you. I'm getting old.
That is amazing. So basically you're a broker because I don't
I
know.
am a broker. Yes,
Okay. So you the
yes,
big dog. You up there.
yes, yes, yes.
It's so beautiful seeing Queens, and that's what this event is about. The success and y'all telling us how you got there and how it helps us. What let me get there one moment.
Hmm.
What I'm gonna ask that last.
Okay.
I know you said the products. Let me ask you, I don't know if it really just really is different. How does your product help black women?
Oh wow, my product. Whew. Well, first of all, when a black woman screams your name, oh my gosh, a trillion will follow.
Hmm.
Okay, so my product helps black women with trust. We have a lot of trust issues. Okay, we
Hmm.
do not trust nobody.
No, we don't.
So yeah, so when they come into my agency, there's a trust level that I develop with my clients
Hmm.
that is much needed when I'm doing business with other business owners,
Yes.
specifically women. I want them to know I'm their sister, I will never harm them, and that they are getting the right product for their business. So I would say trust. Yeah.
That is awesome because you know what we talking about. We don't, and I think it's just that the old saying out there. A lot of people, us as melanated people, black people, don't really patronize each other because we don't really
We
have
don't
that
trust.
trust. But
Right.
that is good. That is good because we need to trust each other. So shout out to you, Queen.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, let me see. As a black woman,
Mhm.
what super black woman powers do you possess?
Me personally,
Hmm.
looking at my life from a little girl up to now,
Hmm.
is never giving up. The power of endurance and to never give up. Don't
That's
ever give up on yourself. Don't ever give up on the ones you love.
mhm,
Don't ever give up on your dreams.
mhm.
Never give up. Keep going. Keep going. Because that right there is going to take you far. When you lay down and you're defeated,
Don't
you
lay
get
down. Don't lay down.
stuck, right? If you get hit, you fall, get back up.
I
Get
love
back
that.
up and do your
I
thing.
love that.
Keep walking.
I
Yeah.
guess I should have asked this question first, as because you as a black woman, what obstacles have you had to overcome or face, building your business, your legacy? What
Oh,
obstacles?
wow. Wow, sis. Okay, so I'm in a business that is dominated by white men.
I was getting ready to say that because, girl,
Yeah.
I know.
When you go to the lower level of insurance firms, it's nothing but like Black people sitting around to pay because we're the customer service reps, we're this, we're that. But once you get to the higher levels of insurance, those who sit in the boardrooms, it's nothing but white men across the board. You hardly see any white women. Now, white women are like pushing through, but we also need to see representations of ourselves push through too.
Wow.
Okay, so that's one of the obstacles. It's just being black, a black woman in this industry. Now, the name of my company is Michael Whitney and Associates. Okay, but my name is Yolanda Spivey, and a lot of people get confused. They're like, "Well, your name is Associates."
I just thought about that too, but it's smart. I think I know where you're going. Go ahead.
Okay, because when I first started, no
Uh-huh.
one would listen to me. Okay, I was first in the state of New Jersey trying to solicit business, and no one would pay me any mind. And I was going to some of my contacts that I had since corporate, and soliciting them, and they're like, "Okay, yeah, 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 Yolanda, but who you work for? Who you work for?" They didn't want to listen to me. And I'm like,
Uh-huh.
I don't work for anyone. I work for myself, but they didn't care. So as soon as you know, I made up that fictitious name, Michael Whitney and Associates, and I called them and said, "Hey, this is Yolanda from Michael Whitney and Associates." They started to pay me attention. And I'm like, that's strange. Now, just for you guys to know, Michael Whitney is Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston mixed.
Girl.
Okay, that's my name. All right. I know it sounds weird. It's silly. I've been in business for 9 years and it stuck.
Wait a minute, so your business is Michael Whitney and Associates. That's how we find you. So
That's how
wait,
you find me.
okay, tell us how we find you. Then I'm gonna come back to that.
So you guys can find me, of course, online at www.m as in Mary Whitney.com. And I'm on Facebook under Michael Whitney and Associates. I'm on Instagram under Michael Whitney and Associates. I'll give you guys all my social media, addresses and everything once we finish. But yeah,
Oh, why that? You know what? You gotta have the crown for that, honey, because that's some chess playing. That's
okay,
a full
yes,
move. I love it. I love it because you hear it and you know how we know the challenges that we have had to come up with. But that just
yeah,
show you that as melanated people, we always find a way to overcome. We don't give ourselves enough credit because
no,
not only where we're at, even our poor people are out here that's trying to go to college, that's struggling. We every day we waking up trying to overcome what
yeah,
has been thrown upon us. But what you did was genius.
yeah. And since once I did that, then they started to pay me attention. And I'm actually happy that I separated myself from my business just a little bit with the name because I do so many other things. I'm a writer too.
Mhm.
So me being Yolanda Spivey gives me my own identity. And then my insurance brokerage, which is doing very well, it gives my insurance company its own identity as well too. So I'm
Wow,
happy, didn't name it after me. So
that's beautiful. But that's beautiful because a lot of people, you know, they don't. A lot of people. I know we go by our names and stuff now and everything,
mhm,
but what you did,
yeah.
it doesn't matter because now you got two names, you got two hats and a bus. But then you said Michael and Whitney. That's what,
Yes.
so you got that, and you're a writer. And
Yes, I am.
okay, so you
Yeah.
get to be two. That's
Yeah.
beautiful. That,
Yes. I needed to separate the two. Yes, yes,
that
yes.
is so funny. You created a whole entity.
Yes.
So let me ask you this.
Mhm.
As a melanated queen and all this that we're talking about, what advice, what tips would you give us melanated women, young women, even men, trying to find a way? What tips would you give us with
The
trying?
first tip, y'all, do what the fuck y'all want to do in this life.
Okay,
All
okay.
right? Do you boo. do what you want to do in this life. We sit in corporate, go to corporate and learn everything, okay? Because corporate is good to learn the world, okay, and learn how to practice business amongst each other. But once you get all that knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
try to do you, because people will eat you up and spit you out. When these corporations don't want you no more, they will just throw you away, okay? And part of me starting my business, Miss Tina, was because I was thrown away by corporate.
Wow.
So a few years ago,
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting in my living room. It was like 2009. I had gotten laid off.
Mm-hmm.
I said, let me go back to college and finish out my degree. So I went back to college, finished out my degrees. I was the oldest person in the class, though. It's all good.
I know that's right.
So after I finished out my degrees, I noticed that I just couldn't get a job in insurance. I was like, okay, I got all my degrees now. I got 3 degrees and I have my insurance licenses. Why can I not get a job? But I'm looking at all these other people around me that are white that were just getting jobs freely and just
Mm-hmm.
no issues.
Mm-hmm.
My sisters, my cousins, my friends who were also black were not getting employed.
Mm-hmm.
So I did an experiment where I changed my race to a white woman on paper. Okay.
Wow.
That resume out there. And on the job, back in the day, you had to identify who you were. If you were
Mm-hmm.
white, black, Indian, whatever. Okay. I
Uh-huh.
specifically put down that I was a white woman.
Wow.
Received a ton of job offers. All right.
Wow.
So I said, oh shit. Like they are holding the jobs for white people. And
Mm-hmm.
so I wrote about it. The story went viral. I went on, yeah, I went to a few television shows and things like that. Uh, Once I did that, it ruined me because I exposed a flaw in the system.
Mm-hmm.
But when the job started to accept blacks again, and I went out there for employment, they liked me on the interview. But when they did the background check, they saw that experiment that I had done, and they would always rescind the offer. So the jobs basically
Mm-hmm.
sort of like barred me,
Yeah.
blackballed
Blackballed
me
you.
from getting jobs. Like I shouldn't say the jobs, corporate blackballed me from getting jobs.
Mm-hmm.
So I had no choice but to start my business. Remember, I said, we
Mm-hmm.
fall down, but what? Get
Yes.
right back up. I was
Yes.
like, okay, y'all don't want me? I'm gonna do my own thing.
I know that's
You
right,
know?
Queen.
Yeah, so I got up. I started with my last few $1,000s I had left. I started my own business, and the rest is history.
Wow.
So my advice to y'all: corporate don't love y'all. Do you, if it's in your heart? Some people, they have to work, and I understand that.
You right.
So I have no problems with that. We need our worker bees. But if it's in your heart to start something, to do something, whatever it is, a beauty blog, whatever, do you, do you, and
You
go
got
after
to get ready to
all
go
your
do
dreams.
that.
Yes.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, you are a testimony because that motivates me. Because the funny thing is, I worked in master control at these corporate places, and I sat around and I was kind of blackballed because I kind of pulled out the things of like all the people that I noticed working at different places. I mean, different positions. The black people down here and the new whites that come in that's younger,
Yeah.
and they're telling all the older blacks who's been in these positions for 30 plus years what to do. They get in a position, and these black people know how to run the company like the back of their
They
hand.
do.
But yet these younger white people will come in getting supervisor positions, and then when it's time to train them, we're the ones training them for their job to supervise us. Oh,
Right. It
no.
just doesn't. And I, like I said, we're looking at like Brother Carnell West. He's a perfect example
Mhm.
of going into like some type of white sector and them just like not giving him what he deserved. You
Mhm.
know, he didn't get tenure from Harvard. I know there's a lot of other issues surrounding that, but the fact that he's been there for so long, he's a force that can be reckoned with. They still are is not giving this brother tenure, so he had to leave. And you know, with Black people, I feel that yes, if we're not getting respected out there, we need to take our talents elsewhere. And if that means starting our own, then let's start our own and build this shit up and do our
Exactly.
do that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's why we are here today. And I thank attorney Nicole Compton again for putting this on to highlight, to give all you queens a throne to be able to speak to all of us out here. So we really, really appreciate you. And if you want to go ahead again, Miss Spivey and Miss Yolanda, Miss Queen, go ahead and tell us again all your social media information and how we can find you. And again, if you want to go ahead and tell us again the services that you offer.
Yes. So again, guys, my name is Yolanda Spivey. I am an insurance broker. We insure everything under the sun. If you guys need auto, home, business insurance, because I know you start in businesses, I can help you with that. If you need life insurance, I know you guys need life insurance. Everybody need life insurance walking this earth. Give me a call. You can reach me at 833-BUY-BLACK, and that's 833-289-2525. Again, 833-289-2525. And also reach me on my web, which is www.mwhitney.com, www.mwhitney.com. And again, Yolanda Spivey, you can reach me on Facebook. I'm up there. Instagram, I'm up there. What else? I don't know what my assistant put up there for me. He just recently some extra pages somewhere up there, but I'm up there.
Y'all look for Yolanda Spivey and Michael and Whitney, or M. Whitney, because that's all.
Whitney. Yes.
I love it. I love it. Well, it's a blessing to have spoke with you. We appreciate all that you have told us, all the jewels that you have dropped, and you just have a beautiful day. And I hope you for more success. And I cannot wait to see you on the Queen's panel.
Thank you, Miss Tina. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a great day.